Episode 25 of the Sax Cast. It's myself, Sax Boy Billy, and some other guy that's here. No idea.
I'm fucking back, baby.
Scotty, I'm back in the podcast groove. What's up, dude?
It's good to be back, guys. I'm in a joking mood right now. I'm excited to chop it up with the boys, hear about your last 2 weeks since I wasn't on the Sax Cast last week. What did I miss out on, guys? What have you guys been up to?
Well, Sax has been all over.
Yeah, I've been all over, baby. But we're 20. The show's 25 now. The 25th episode. Is that the age you can rent a car?
Yep. I think it's 20. Is it 25 or 26?
I thought it was 25.
Are there any other milestones of like after you get to the age you can rent a car, right? Is like
at 25
there's no other
you can hit. I'm kidding. That's a bad joke.
What was that joke? I didn't even get it.
I don't know.
We missed you, Scotty.
I'm back.
He's back.
It's a Tim Robinson reference for those that are not aware. I think 25 is the age.
I should know that, but I don't.
What are the other milestones?
Well, I'm just saying, like 18 you can vote, 21 you can drink, 25 you can rent a car, and then it goes to like 65 you can collect Social Security, right?
Well, not anymore.
30 is when you start dying.
Yeah.
Are there any like significant like age milestones between like renting a car and getting Social Security?
Midlife crisis.
Yeah. Oh. What? I think at age 55 you can start taking out of your Roth IRA without being penalized.
Oh yeah. I was getting penalized this year. Oh, I got it. 35. President. You can run for president.
Ooh, okay.
So we got another milestone in 10 episodes.
Scott, real quick, we talked about on the last episode what our presidential platforms would be.
Oh boy.
What's the first thing you're doing as president?
Okay.
I already regret asking this.
Yeah. What am I doing?
Let's get started. Scott talking politics. First thing.
First things first. Everyone, when they turn 12, has to take a birthright trip to Italy. Mandatory.
Everyone.
Yes. Everyone's going to be a fucking paisan in this country.
Okay.
It's not just a trip to Italy. It's a birthright trip.
It's a birthright trip. You're going to be.
So it's like specifically it's propaganda. It's like just trying to convince people they're Italian. I don't get it.
Yeah, sure. Whatever. I haven't ironed out the details, Sax. You guys just asked me 2 minutes ago.
What's okay? So, as our Jewish correspondent on the show, Israel has birthright. I did not go on it. I think the cutoff. I think they pushed it back after COVID, but I think it's back to like 21 or something around that. When you go there, a lot of it is pushing Judaism, and then people treat it as like a vacation, and they travel from there and they have fun. Mm-hmm. What is your goal for getting everybody? I'm assuming born in the U.S.
Yeah, Italian Americans. Yeah. Well, let's actually
like his goal. Get those Christopher Columbus statues back up.
Yeah. Do I get to go on the birthright trip to Italy?
You could. Yeah, you absolutely could.
Yes. Why?
Yes. Well, I'm not going to get into the details. That's going to be hammered out in my legislation called the Big Beautiful Paisan Bill.
Scott's first 100 days in office are just going to be this one bill.
Yep.
How many meatballs can we feed these kids?
Yes. It's
the Big Amore bill.
There's a lot of the Big Amore bill. The Big Beautiful Amore bill. There's a lot of hate in this world going on right now, okay? And by far the most hate is towards Italians, and I'm sick of it. I am going to run on a platform that ends that hate, ends the discrimination against Italians, not just in this country, but in the world.
They got to watch.
So there's the Pittsburgh Chris Columbus statue is by the Phipps Conservatory.
Yes. Oh, I know.
And there's like a weird like barricade around it.
Yeah, because people want to be fools.
You erected that?
Yes, I built the wall.
Standing outside of it every day guarding it.
I built the wall.
He's got a big breadstick in one hand and a meatball in another. He said, "Come and take it."
Yep. So that's going to be my first piece of legislation, guys. I have to think about the rest, but it's going to be big and beautiful.
Okay, I said no more mosquitoes.
Okay. Wow, that's very simple.
Are you behind it or not?
Yeah, 100%. No one likes mosquitoes.
Okay.
But isn't it like if you get rid of mosquitoes and like don't things eat mosquitoes, then you just basically wipe like you'll start a domino effect of everything.
Nope.
Animal?
Nope. They serve no purpose on this planet. They serve zero purpose. There's no
Don't
reason to have
sloths eat them?
Excuse me?
Don't sloths and anteaters eat them?
If that's the sacrifice that we're making, then fine.
You're okay without sloths and anteaters?
If all of the sloths, if every single sloth died right now, it would take me so long to learn about it if I actually did not like engage in the internet, which it's just not a problem for me. Okay. Anteaters, are you kidding me? Dude, no, I just have to not go to the zoo. That's pretty much what you're asking me to do.
Well, I wouldn't have a penis.
Jesus Christ.
Do we cut?
No.
Okay, keep it going.
Sax, you went from Calgary, which we talked about last week, to Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
And you were stuck in Chicago.
Why? I hit travel hell. And it's the most and you know, I always say travel hell for people, it's hell. That's why they call it travel hell. For me, it's heaven. I love it. I love being in airports. I love being in transit. And it was the worst kind of travel hell because the sky's completely clear, totally sunny outside. I was stuck for 2 days in Chicago because of computer malfunctions. American Airlines, 3 of their hubs just like kicked the bucket. And yeah, they postponed my flight from Chicago to Pittsburgh 2 days.
Wow.
2 days. Whoa.
Yeah.
You were supposed to be at the park. I was telling people we're going to see Stacks. We're going to see Mama Stacks.
I know. I was going to bring my mom. I was going to bring my mom, but then I was trying to get another flight and it was like, yeah, it would have gotten me there like after the game started. So yeah, I was just stuck in Chicago. And if your flight gets canceled, not due to weather, due to like a airline screw up, they'll pay for your hotel room.
Okay. So
up to a point.
In hotels.
Like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I've been in nonstop hotels, and the last 5 nights I've been in hotels. The last like 8 nights I've been in hotels or Airbnbs, and yeah, I've just been grinding, my boys.
What do you like, an Airbnb or do you like a hotel more?
Well, okay, so here's some of the things with Airbnbs and hotels. Airbnbs, you stay in the actual neighborhoods where shit's going on. Right? If you're in a hotel, you're either like by an airport, you're in like a suburb by like the Chuck E. Cheese, or you're downtown, like in like a city center where people don't live. You know what I mean? It's like people don't live downtown. I know you guys did.
I want to go out on a limb and say there's more hotels in other places. Just putting it out there. I feel like you named a couple places. Like, okay, yeah.
Okay, name the other place.
There's hotels at
city
you said there's hotels at listen, you said there's hotels at airports, then there's hotels in suburbs, and then there's hotels downtown. There's many other spots for hotels.
Where else?
Fucking anywhere, dude. Like why are we limiting it to those?
Where, Trump?
Within 5 blocks of me. I am not downtown. Within
You're close to town. You are literally the first house outside of downtown is literally your house.
Don't talk back to me. Don't raise your voice at me.
You're saying those hotels by the History Center?
Yeah, and then there's some closer to Lawrenceville too.
Dude, you literally could throw a rock and hit the convention center. You're downtown.
Oh, again, hey, don't raise your voice at me, Scott.
There's a couple. There's like one in Southside, but they're not in. I guess
there's two in Southside. Yes, there is.
Ah, fuck. All right, you win.
I don't know.
There's man to admit he lost.
There's one on Liberty and like They built like there's a Jersey Mike's over there. You can get your sub Mike's way.
In East Liberty?
Yeah. No, not East Liberty. Bloomfield.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
There's a Wendy's.
The hotel I was at I did 2 hotels in Chicago. I did one by a hospital. There was nothing around it. And I did one by the airport. There was nothing around it. And yeah. So, but Airbnbs, you're like staying on someone's like basement.
Right.
And
I get the appeal of that. I get it.
Yeah. So it's like you're living in the neighborhood, which, has a lot of problems. Also, it's not exactly ideal for home costs or whatever.
Yeah, but you don't have to like deal with the homeowner being like, "Hey, you could stay here at this Airbnb, but Saturday morning you got to mow the lawn." That's like Airbnbs. Like, hey, you got to clean the entire place, do the dishes, and ride the car around the block so it doesn't stall. Like, it's crazy. They upcharge you. You check out.
You think that's what Airbnbs do?
Every Airbnb I've gone to, they've made me mow the lawn.
Has made you mow the lawn?
Right, every single time.
Back me up. Yeah, they absolutely do, dude. They've made me do some freaky shit.
Yeah, like what?
I can't say.
Because he signed an NDA. Airbnb has that tricky NDA that he can't get around now.
Oh, you're fucking with me. I got it. So I'm off of it. I'm out of it. I've been living in hotels. My brain isn't working correctly.
So
yeah, it was just
go on.
So yeah, I'm just the airports. It's just kind of a wash. My brain isn't really working at these hotels. But then I get to Cleveland, and I got to shout out today's sponsor of the Saxcast, the Schofield Climpton Hotel in downtown Cleveland. Hooked ya boy up 2 nights with a suite, baby. Not just and it was like one of those suites. I got a phone call the second I got to my room. Hey, how's it going? Do you need anything up there? Like, I'm there for like 2 seconds. They're calling me. Like, I just talked to the lady at the front desk, and she waits till I get to the room, and then she calls me. I love that. I don't really see the point of that. I got I think it was an AI robot texting me. Hey, if you need anything, do this. They had a whole list of amenities. They had like 2 rooms. They had a record player. It was too much space. It's too much space.
What'd you do with all of it? You ran around. You ran around a little bit. You ran.
What do men of a certain age do in a hotel room?
Next topic.
I enjoyed the amenities.
Next topic, please.
I didn't get to get home in between Chicago and Cleveland. And I was so worried. I was like Googling laundromats. I get up into the room, freaking washer dryer in the room. So
wow.
It was like, man, it was like it was basically just like an apartment. It was, but yeah, it's too much space. I don't need that much space. What do you need all that space for?
Yeah, that's fair. What'd you do in Cleveland while you were there?
I went to. Remember Kanye West when we all liked him?
Back in the day?
Scott's like, you mean currently? He had that artist, the Japanese guy that had the like bear.
Yeah.
Murakami. He had an exhibit at the Cleveland Art Museum. That was like I checked that out just because I looked in Cleveland. That was the thing to do. I roamed around. I went to Ohio City. I went to Tremont. I putzed around, but honestly, mostly because I was stuck in hotels the whole time. I just used the whole time to edit. It was really boring.
Cleveland is boring.
Cleveland is like a really cool place to go if you've been everywhere else in the world and you're just bored.
Yeah, I mean, I will say, like, it's just so flat. Everything's so sprawled out and far away from each other. It's like the Texas of, like, Ohio. I like Cincinnati more than I like Cleveland. There, I said it. I
don't disagree with that.
And I've yet to be to Columbus, but
I like Youngstown more than I like Cleveland. There, I said it.
I cannot wait to go to Youngstown. And why is Youngstown supposed to be like Little Pittsburgh, but it's in Ohio? I don't get that.
It's a steel mill town. It's full of paisans and mafia and
But Cleveland has the same. I was in Little Italy in Cleveland.
Well, the Little Italy in Cleveland is like one of the best I've ever been to. I'm not gonna lie, it's one of the best.
It makes Bloomfield look like. I mean, Bloomfield is a joke.
And Bloomfield is the biggest joke I've ever been to. But Cleveland's Little Italy, like the festival too, mid-August.
It's unreal.
The best.
I think that's the best little, like, out of a big city. That's the best Little Italy I've ever been to, without question.
Yeah, I wouldn't argue with that.
I was looking around. I was like, what the hell? I saw like two 90-year-olds driving poorly.
That's also something that I'm doing with my presidential platform. Over the age of 75, you're no longer allowed to drive.
Sax, before you go to Youngstown, do me a favor and do some research on Jim Trafficant. Very fascinating human being. Okay.
All right.
If you want to learn about crime and RICO cases and politics, Youngstown, Ohio is the epicenter. And that guy was in the U.S. House. He was a quarterback at Pitt in the 60s. And
I will check that out.
Yeah, dude, I've listened to a podcast on it. Incredible story.
Is it an Italian guy?
I just think that no, I don't think so. He's connected though.
I just think the Pittsburgh aura is so strong that it even zaps up people in Eastern Ohio. That's how strongly connected people are to Pittsburgh. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's not like oh, I mean we live in Pittsburgh. What if someone's from Cleveland? You never even they never tell you they're from Cleveland.
No, because they're ashamed, and they should be.
Yeah, that's just not cool.
Yeah, it's Pittsburgh, like a big city.
Barely. It's barely. They got a chandelier.
It's spread out. That's why it's bigger. It's very spread out, like you said, Sax.
Yeah, it's yeah. I rock with Cleveland. It's fine, but yeah. After I do a bunch of trips, I'm definitely going to Youngstown. That's on the docket. So I'll keep you in touch. And there's a little place east of Youngstown that two people I know are from that I might check out too.
You don't want to go to Newcastle.
Who's the second person?
You'd rather go to Youngstown than Newcastle?
It's the same place. Youngstown's
I'd rather just avoid the area. Just don't go.
Your family is.
It's because you have no character. Sure, that's why.
Tell me more about my character, Scott. Please.
Newcastle is the reason I am the way I am. Maybe that's a problem.
I know that's a bad thing. This is now we're getting to the root of it.
Okay.
Also, can you pull out? Can we see Scott's outfit for a second?
Yeah.
Gold shade Italian flag shirt. That's an Italian. It says Italia with the Italian flag. That looks like you bought it at
you got that in the strip.
At one of those.
Yeah. If you have one of these on, that's when you know you're want to be Italian.
Did you come from a San Gennaro festival? Why do you look like you're about to put a 12-hour shift in at the pizzeria?
Manifestation, Sax, manifestation. And I got to work towards my platform in 2035 or when I'm 35 years old.
You wear a suit. You wear a suit to go to work, right?
No, never.
Did you wear that to go to work?
No, I did not. I changed when I went home. I wear slacks and a polo.
When you go home just to chill by yourself, this is just your chilling out outfit.
Yeah, I'm like
a gold horn necklace.
Where's the gabagoo? I open up the fridge. Did you guys
go to the stadium?
I live with nobody.
I was there tonight.
He did. I didn't go.
I was gonna say, was it Italian American Heritage Night at the stadium?
Yeah,
it is every night Scott's there.
So after I change tax, when I get home, I open up the fridge and I get out the cold cuts. I'm like, and then I slam the fridge. I have my robe on. I took my robe off for the episode, so.
Okay, very cool, very cool.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Pirates won 5 in a row.
Yeah,
man, that's. I mean,
they just won 1-0. Crazy.
Wow. I mean. I can speak, I guess, more freely about it than you can. We don't want to root for a late season surge, do we?
It's not happening. It's not
happening.
It can't.
Regardless, it's not going to save anything. They're not. They would have to win
14 games under 500. No.
Yeah, they're way too. I mean, they would have to pretty much win out in order to salvage the year. It's not
because jobs need to change in certain places.
Yeah, although Don Kelly is making national news now on why he should just be the manager. Well, he is the manager. There's no interim tag on Don Kelly. And sorry for boring people with the baseball talk, but people are saying like, hey,
we'll just do it quickly.
This is working for the Pirates, so why not? And I like Don Kelly. Now, do other things need to change outside of Don Kelly? Yes, they do. So you can make an argument that, like, hey, if everything goes really right the rest of the way, maybe things stay the same, and the same could be bad.
Sex, to keep it quick and keep it loose here about the Pirates. Yesterday we were at the game together.
I had this on my list actually, so let's talk about it.
We got asked for an autograph.
What?
Yeah. And I to a point where I was like, me?
Whoa. That's a huge. Are you sure like Debo like didn't like just like bribe a kid or something?
No, these guys like they like collecting signatures from like content creators, which made me
from F-list local celebrities.
Like they had the Bat Boys, like those type of guys that are like content creators.
Oh, were you on the field?
No, we were up on the rotunda.
Wow.
Yeah, it was pretty. It was pretty cool. It was like kind of cool, I guess. I don't know.
We all signed it. Me and Scott signed it. Then they handed the card to Debo, and Debo signed it.
Yeah.
Did they like hesitate before they gave it to him?
They're like, ah.
I mean, this is already pretty low with these guys. I mean,
no, it was, dude. In the past couple of days, right before that happened, why I did feel like somebody was pranking us. Before that happened, I was standing on the rotunda, and Scott was like on the other side, and a kid no older walking by himself was like maybe 9 years old. Scott, would you say? Like very young?
Maybe, yeah.
Like I feel like a tap on my shoulder, and I turn around, I like look down, and this kid just wide-eyed said, quote, "I'm your biggest fan. It's so nice to meet you." It was the coolest thing I've ever. And then like he reached out his hand and shook my hand. I was like, "Hey, buddy, I got some baseball cards for you." We get some baseball cards, some stickers. Scott came over and introduced himself. He was so happy to meet us. And I was like, wow, my ego is through the roof right now.
That is awesome. He looked at you guys like you're like Willie Mays or something.
Dude, it was so
I'm
sick.
Your biggest fan?
Yeah. He said, "I'm your biggest fan." I was like, dude,
he's like,
I love you.
I've got one question for you. What's your favorite color?
Yeah, we're spreading the good word. And then before that, the day before that, somebody came up to us, right? Forget.
Yeah. Another kid asked us for a picture.
A picture. Yeah, we took a picture of somebody.
This is only the beginning, too. I mean, the accounts only get bigger. And so the younger kids, they all find you on TikTok.
Yeah.
I bet.
Yeah.
Did he say TikTok?
He didn't say anything. He's just like, "I'm your biggest fan. I love all your content." I was like, "Thank you."
He listens to your minor leagues episodes?
Yeah, he's a big Peyton Stumbo guy, so he wanted to hear what he had to say. Yes. But yeah.
Dude, how great is that? I mean, honestly,
so cool,
do you think that kids today, like ages like 7 to 10, do you think they look up more? Do you think they want to be more content creators or baseball players?
I think content creators. I think if you were to do the numbers, I think you'd be content creators. There's so many different types of content creators out there, and these people are so like the Twitch streamers and stuff, man. Like those people have like 1 billion followers. It's crazy. They're A-list celebrities. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Dude, it's it's like kids that age, they want to be, that's what they want to do.
Yeah.
That's what they want. This is their television. This is what they consume. And then, you're his heroes.
I'll
can
take
be
responsibility.
A hero, baby.
It's
I can take away the pain. You will stand by me forever.
This is beautiful.
Will take my breath away. Do you guys know that song?
Yeah. Who sang it though? Can't remember.
It's
Enrique.
Yeah.
So did you guys
that's no. That's what's his name? Gucci Man.
Did you guys spend time? I love this for you guys. Did you guys like spend time with the kid, or did he just like say, hey, what's up, and dipped out?
We talked to the guys that wanted the autographs. We signed 2 cards, and then we talked to them for like maybe a handful of minutes. And then the one kid, super young, like I don't know what he was up to, but he maybe like a minute or 2 at most.
You made his day.
Yeah, it was awesome, man. Also, we've just been handing out a ton of baseball cards to kids around the park, and that's also so cool to see people's faces like light up just from like a simple like couple baseball cards. It's awesome.
It's such like a such a smart move because you got your branding on there, and then they look more into it, and you get them at the right age, and it's like it's genius.
Yeah, it's and like you said, like the TikTok content's definitely helping, and all that's taken off. So it was really cool, man. We've been busy. We had that happen, and then
follow Bucko Banner on Instagram. It's starting to break, baby.
Yeah, it really is. We'll be in Seattle this weekend. We're going.
What? I'll be there too.
Wait, actually,
didn't you see? Yeah.
Did we talk about this already?
I'm doing my biggest trip. I'm getting back on the Pirates.
Wait, I think we did talk about this.
Minneapolis.
I think
not on the pod. We haven't talked about this on the pod.
Oh, well, I guess I haven't seen you guys in a minute. Yeah, I'll be there.
When are you leaving?
On the July 4th.
Oh, okay. So we're going the 3rd at night, and my buddy from law school lives out there with his wife now, so we have a free place to stay. And
nice.
Also, breaking news. We're credentialed
in Seattle. Wow, are you gonna meet up with that podcast they do out there?
Yeah, the Marine Layer guys. They're awesome. They kill it, man. They're awesome on social media. They're part of the.
It truly is the year of the Bucko Banner. That's exciting.
Man. That's the most excited I've been about like the credentials, because like now we're just credentialed at PNC Park. But
are you going to every game?
We're going Friday, Saturday, because Thursday we're not going to get there till around like 7. I don't think they play Thursday. But then we leave.
Then Sunday. I'll go on Saturday. I'll go on to the game Saturday because I'm only going to do one game per trip. Now I've decided I'm going to splurge and try to get as close to the Pirates dugout as possible.
Hell yeah.
The seats.
Good.
Nice.
It's just, yeah. I mean, just like, yeah. So I will come on Saturday. Then I'll see you Saturday.
Hell yeah, man. I'm pumped because
awesome.
Noah is going to be out there, obviously. And I mean, our friend
watching from his couch.
No.
Inside baseball.
Oh,
we're
gonna
have a whole talking about baseball. We're losing everybody. We're losing our Mongolians.
Well, like we're gonna have a whole crew. Yeah, we're gonna have stick with us.
Ligden's like actually maybe Ligden would like it.
Yeah, listen, I'm pumped to go out there and be on the field and talk to everybody. And I haven't been to that ballpark yet, so I'm so excited, man. When we saw that credential come
perfect.
Through, it was really cool to see. But yeah, we'll see you there, man.
See you there. See you Saturday.
Plan something.
Yep.
What do you have? Anything? So let's talk about.
I got a friend up there, Cal. I got a friend up there who's the 3rd member of my group chat.
Yeah,
that started this whole account. He gave me my nickname, Sax Boy. So he lives up there. I want to get him to like hang out with Destin because I think they'd be good friends.
Nice.
And I'm just staying at an Airbnb, and yeah, I'm doing all 3 of these trips. It's just gonna make content, you know. When I go to these cities now, it's not about the Pirates anymore. It's about, you know, exploring the cities.
Do you have anything planned specifically for Seattle?
I never plan any of them.
For the Pike Market.
Yeah, I might go to that. It's like right downtown. What I do is a day before I go to a place, I go online and say, give me recommendations. And I'll usually get about 25 to 30, maybe even more recommendations. I'll star them all on Google Maps. I'll plan my day and I'll just go explore, man. But I just want to give a big round of applause. I'll give it a very high grade to Calgary, Alberta. That place.
Tell me about it.
Rules.
When I think of Calgary, all I think of is Jerome McGinley. Do anyone know Jerome McGinley?
Yeah, right. That's what I was thinking too. But who knew? Calgary, Alberta. It's like the 3rd biggest city in Canada. It's like exploding with population. It is. The public transit there is so good. The people there are so nice. It's pretty much like the same size as Pittsburgh. It's going to get bigger than Pittsburgh. But who knew? Calgary, Alberta. It's gorgeous. It's beautiful. It's right by the Canadian Rockies. Yeah, I give it a 5 out of 5. So I'm excited about Seattle, Kansas City, Minneapolis, and yeah, it's gonna be fun.
Kansas City's very cool. Downtown's very bikeable.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna bike it all.
It's cool. The stadiums are not at all.
They're in the middle of nowhere.
I don't know if the Royals will be in town when you're there. If you haven't been to Kaufman,
I'm going to see the Pirates play in.
Oh, they go there after.
There. Yeah. That's right. That's
and
right.
Minneapolis. That's why I'm following the team for like 12 days.
I think you're gonna love Kaufman.
I'm gonna even double down on that and say you're gonna love Minneapolis. If you haven't been to that city yet, Sax, I can't remember, but
Minneapolis seems like I'm gonna really enjoy it. That seems like a Sax boy city.
And that ballpark's really nice. I think it's super underrated. So
it has the least amount as far as cities goes. It has the least amount of wealth inequality. Minneapolis.
Yeah, dude, really? It's a beautiful robot city. Yeah, for sure. I believe that.
I thought you said robot city for a second.
Sure, robot.
That's Pittsburgh, man. We're the robot city.
Oh, I saw another. Remember
when robot?
Well, yeah, I did actually. You remember when we had self-driving Ubers, but they had somebody behind the wheel?
Yeah, they still have those.
I saw like a full self-driving one the other day.
No human being.
No human being. It reminded me of the Wham-Modes in Phoenix. If they can drive here, they can drive anywhere.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, man, it's crazy.
Well, that's 100%. It's going to upend everything because the number one job for men in the world is a driver.
Is it really?
And yeah, and in the number one job is a driver, and the robots are coming. Truck drivers going to be off the road. Taxis, Ubers, it's all going to be robots.
Yeah. Are you looking forward to it, Scott? You like that?
I don't know. No, I don't. Sorry. I'm against robots, automation, all that.
When you go to a fast food place, do you use the screen or do you go up and talk to a person?
I go up and talk to a person.
I use the screen.
I also, what would drive me nuts? Sitting watching TV and someone's using the voice on the remote, the voice control. I'm like, just push 2 buttons to move to the right.
Scott, if
that drives me insane. You lazy piece of shit. I grew up in Newcastle where we pulled ourselves up by our bootstraps. Okay? We took our lunch
that complaint.
We took our lunch pail to work. We didn't use voice control on a TV remote.
I'm talking about the end of male jobs, and Scott's like, these remotes with their voice commands.
You went to a private school.
Shut up. This guy's a gangster. It's Clarence.
Also, Scott, if Luigi maybe used the screen at McDonald's that we know exists, maybe doesn't get caught.
Hey, don't talk about that brave American hero in this.
Did he really? Was there a screen option at that McDonald's?
Oh, we touched it.
Yeah, we know because Scott
you guys went.
Yes, we know, dude. We got to Altoona, and
so Luigi was like, "I don't want to lose a job."
Yeah, dude, he was really about it.
He was like a lib about it. He's like, unionize.
he was fighting for the people.
Yeah.
And the person behind the counter, he or she was like, "Oh, hello."
Yeah, the girl behind the counter is like, "He killed a guy."
like Joe Jonas did. Just so you know.
Yeah. Again,
that's a story for another day. That's another day. Yeah.
One thing that before we wrap things up, and we're kind of all over the place, but I'm having a good time.
Yeah.
Conversating.
We're getting back in the groove.
Yeah, we're getting back in the groove here. We came up with a new bit this weekend, Zach. So me and Debo specifically, we like going to parties and we just like lying a bunch. I think that's like my new favorite thing. It's just showing up places and then just lying and just spreading misinformation and then leaving.
Lying Ted. Okay.
Yeah. So we came up with a new bit and I want to run it by you guys to see what you like and see maybe you'll spread the good word.
My first thing is it's a party in Pittsburgh, so you're probably gonna. It's not like New York. Like you're probably gonna see these people again. No.
Well,
or they know people you know, and so if you say, "Oh, I met Adam, your friend Adam, he's an astronaut," or you know what I mean?
Yeah. They're like, "No, he's not."
No, he's not. He's a fucking podcaster.
No, it's more sophisticated than that. And I'm not just going. I'm not like a liar. I'm not going just lying. Like if we're at a party and we're having a good time, we had a couple drinks in us. Debo and I look at each other and we're like, time to make something up, right? That's fun. It's just a good time. It's almost like a party trick. So here's the newest one that we came up with. Some girl at the party was talking about recent surgery that she had on her appendix. Okay, she had her appendix removed.
You guys looked at each other and like, boring. Time to
lie. So on the spot, we came up with this bit, and this is all like, again, not planned at all. We told somebody told us last night that they had their appendix removed, and we said, did you eat it? And they're like, what are you talking about? It was like, you didn't eat your appendix, and we told them, well, we had our appendix removed, but because of our religious freedoms, we got to keep it. Now, obviously, we ate it because
it's so dumb, man.
You're saying this shit with a straight face?
Yes, obviously.
I would never be able to keep up with this.
That's lawyer humor.
Yeah. So I mean, again, and then we told her because of our religious freedoms, we got to keep the appendix or our separate appendixes. And obviously we ate it because
religious freedoms. That's so broad.
It's rich. It's so broad. It's rich in iron. So we ate it. But it wasn't covered by insurance. So unfortunately we had to pay out of pocket. That's the whole bit.
And was she like, oh, wow. Oh, I'm so sorry you had to pay out of pocket to get your.
Well, it's because of our religious freedoms. We got to keep it in the first place. It's rich in iron.
So how do you prepare it?
You just eat it.
She ask you how you eat it?
You tell the doctor, throw it in a Ziploc baggie. You take it home with you because of your religious freedom.
When you
down the hatch.
He puts a little bit of he puts a little bit of everything bagel seasoning on.
Why is that, Scott?
Oh God! As he leans back and shows his horn and his Italian shirt.
So yeah, that's our newest bit. You guys like it?
Again, it's just like I feel like, they say lawyers, you have to have such a constitution to not be able to break or like giggle. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well,
to be able to just lie with such a conviction like that,
it's a serious matter. Our appendix got removed.
She just say, "Oh, okay."
Yeah.
I'm just confused about the people around you. Aren't they like they didn't ask follow-up questions?
No, because of our religious freedoms.
You keep on saying that.
I know. What's your point?
The religious freedoms thing, it absolutely diffuses everything. You're like, well, I can't push it any further. Religious freedoms.
That's the whole point. And again, we came up with this in a matter of less than 60 seconds. So I think it's genius. I think this is a bit I'm going to carry on for a while now. Anytime I'm bored at a party, I'm going to tell people that I eat my appendix.
Okay.
Because of my religious freedoms.
All right. Then what if they say, oh, what's your religion?
I say that's none of your business, sir.
Jew.
How dare you, actually? How dare you ask about my religious freedoms? That's my freedom. That's why I came to this country, for my religious freedoms.
Same.
What? Yeah. Okay.
All right. Are you asking where I came from? That's very rude of you.
And then Pittsburgh's such a small place. People be like, "Yeah, your friend Adam's a fucking weird."
Yeah, it's gonna take the time to like I go into.
You're gonna have the worst reputation in the city.
No. Okay.
Well, that little 9-year-old's gonna come up to you and be like, "Mister, I heard you're an asshole."
But let the record show, I'm not lying. It's just this is something we just do at parties. We come up with bits, and this is a good bit. I think this is actually a top tier one because it's quick, it's to the point. It's going to leave you slightly confused, but because of the religious freedoms, it's fine.
Is this like are you like at like standing? Is there music playing? Is it like a sit down restaurant? Is it a dinner?
No, this is over like a kitchen table.
Okay, got it.
There was like drinks being provided like around the table.
Okay.
You get to eat your appendix because of your religious freedoms. It's rich in iron, but obviously you have to pay out of pocket because insurance doesn't cover it.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. On that note, do you guys have anything else?
No. I'll see you guys in Seattle.
I'm so excited about that.
The Sunshine State. The Sunshine
State.
Yeah.
It's going to be beautiful weather. I think it's going to be in the mid 70s.
Perfect.
It's gonna be very good. Very, very good. Anything else, guys?
That's it, man.
No, I was going to talk about Iran, but I'll save that till next episode.
Stay tuned for next week.
Great having you back.
Sax, you should you're in Pittsburgh right now?
Yeah.
I want my shirt.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna do that once I'm done with this trip.
God damn it.
Because it's just like intensive. So yeah, the shirts will be coming out soon.
The shirt's intensive.
They'll be coming out. No, just like I gotta put them in bags and ship them, and I'm not gonna be here, so I don't want people to wait like 2 weeks for the shirt.
Are you gonna write personalized messages when you send them out?
Yeah, that's what my mom said. She said, "Make it personal."
Right.
And so yeah, I'll do little things, just little thank yous.
Good. I love that. Good stuff. I'm very excited to see you in Saddle. I just feel like I haven't seen you in person in a while, and it's going to take me going all the way.
It's been a minute. I didn't go to a single PNC Park game all of last month. Crazy.
Do you still pay for the ballpark pass?
Yeah, I was considering it, but then it's like it's such a good deal. Like what, you know?
Yeah, it's fine. You're giving back to the economy.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Good for you. Well, boys, it was a pleasure. Scott, welcome back. Sax, we'll see you in a week. If you don't already, go to SaxBoyBilly18 on YouTube. Like, subscribe, leave a comment, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. Go on all social media at the Saxcast. If you're listening, listen up. Turn the volume up right now. Leave a 5-star review. That helps us out so much. No idea. Leave a comment. Download the episodes. You know they're coming out every Wednesday morning for the rest of your life. Okay? We're not going anywhere. Episode 25. Wait till episode 2500. That's going to be crazy. We're not that far off, boys.
You're still going to be doing that appendix bit.
Oh, yeah. Easily. Dude, there's that bit's not going anywhere. Feel free to use it. Just don't mess it up for me, okay? Because that is a very fun bit, and I enjoy doing it.
Scott will be replaced by the kid who came up to you in the rotunda.
Where the hell am I going to be?
Who knows?
President of the United States.
Prison. That's where you're going.
Yeah.
Trust me.
The Italian festival. Who knows?
I saw a kid today before we go at the Pirates game wearing a I don't want to say like what it's usually called, the classic undershirt, Italian,
the beater,
right?
The beater, and he was wearing a chain, and he had an ice cream cone in one hand, and he clearly just drank something like red, and his whole face was red, and he was just a menace. And I looked at Debo, I'm like, that kid's going to jail. That kid's destined for jail.
That kid is would have been my bunkmate at Gateway Rehab.
Yeah, that kid getting everybody else
consumes. He just loves.
Oh my God. Well, on that note, we'll see everyone next week.